Hello, I'm John. I'm here at the Book Farm. It's 2024. It's a new year. That means we have new books. And right here I have a spring 2024 release. It's called South Pacific Air War. The author is Richard Dunn. The subtitle reads, The Role of Air Power in the New Guinea and Solomon Island Campaigns, January 1943 to February 1944. So that's a relatively confined theater over a set period of time of just over a year, yet we have a very large book at almost 600 pages. That means we have lots of detail. So I'm going to give you a bit of a preview of what this book details. To create this book, the author, Mr. Dunn, assembled a large collection of primary source material relative to the conflict. And in particular note, I think, is a really large volume of Japanese after-action reports translated to English. And therefore he's able to, sometimes for one specific mission, he's able to compare the primary source material from both sides. And this book really reinforces the idea that it's a little dangerous to make assumptions based on even primary source material if it's just from one side of an encounter. These pilots were young men. They were flying around at 300 miles per hour roughly. They were in combat. In some cases they were being shot at. And when they got back to base, even if they were trying to give an honest account of what happened, I think it's very understandable that they made mistakes. A great example of one such story that's in the book is of an American pilot reporting an encounter with a Japanese twin-engined fighter. And he described the orientation of the engines in great detail. And then they went back and they showed him his gun camera footage, and it turned out it was just a single-engine fighter with underslung wing-mounted fuel tanks, which kind of looked like engines. And so it's just, this book is able to, by comparing both sides, it's able to give, like I said, an authoritative but also a more critical account of events. And it does so on a near day-by-day basis and like a mission-by-mission basis. So that's why this book is so big and why I think it's so interesting. And now I want to turn around the camera and show you a bit more of the book. So here's the book. It's a 7 by 10 inch hardcover book with 592 pages. This particular copy is in advance, and the final version is going to look much like this, with one major exception being a detail with the spine and the binding. I don't know how well you can see here. But here you can see the book block, which is all the pages glued together, is only attached to the hardcover at that one point here. And on the final version, we are going to do a binding reinforcement just to make sure that that's strong and secure. This is just a very heavy book block. And although it's a relatively time-consuming and costly option, it's the right thing to do for the end user, just to make sure the book is durable. And the book has as you can see, a jacket. And then underneath it has a textured case wrap. Inside there are maps and tables throughout, in addition to an 8-page glossy photo insert. The last 55 pages house all the endnotes, which are pretty significant, along with the bibliography and index. Here is the author, Richard Dunn. On the back we have the price of the book, which is $45 US. South Pacific Air War is available to pre-order at the link in the description. The book should be available, backorder should be shipping in March of this year. It's good to be back. We have a lot of exciting things to show you in 2024. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.